Happy Wednesday and welcome to Jots Tittles with Lauren Grace. I hope you're having a good day. This week's book of the week is Reforming Elizabeth. Happens to be on sale, just in case you wondered. But this week's book of the week has me thinking about some things I actually didn't think about when I wrote it. A lot of the motivation for the three main characters of this book is because they're hurting. Gideon is hurting because he has lost his wife and son in childbirth. Mindwell is hurting because she's lost her entire family. She's a widow. She's lost her children to disease and to the Revolutionary War. And she really needs somebody to love and to pass on her heritage to. Elizabeth is hurting because she has always just wanted her father's approval and has not been going around getting it in good ways. She thought if she found a good husband, this would be what won her father's approval, but her method of finding a husband kind of stunk. Okay, it really stunk. And she had a whole lot of problems with Samuel in Waking Lucy. And so while I thought this was a story of helping her grow up, it's really been a story of pain. And I think the reason I've been thinking about emotional pain, especially this last week, is today is the anniversary of my son's choice to end his battle with mental illness by leaving this life. Those of you who have been around for the past year, either on my newsletter or on my website, kind of know a little bit of that story, which I'm not going to go into today. Mental illness is such a huge, vast unknown, and I have a lot of feelings about it, especially because I've suffered from depression most of my life, sometimes crippling, sometimes suicidal. But that's not the point today. The point that I've been thinking about as people have reached out to me this past year and looking back on my life is that everyone is in pain. And sometimes that pain is excruciating, like mine was a year ago. And sometimes that pain is totally manageable. You know, I stretched something I shouldn't have at the gym, shake it off. You know, pain will make you go hard. But I have yet to talk to anybody in this past year that I haven't also been aware that they have pain, sometimes deeply hidden, sometimes easily shareable. And it's made me think about what if we treated everybody as if they were walking around with this huge Band-Aid on that said, I have pain, and we cared for each other. A lot of times we judge each other. One of the problems with mental illness is that judging. We judge somebody with mental illness and label them, whereas if they had something else that was crippling and debilitating, breast cancer, we're much more sympathetic. So yeah, this isn't the most uplifting of the Jots and Tittles I've ever done, but for me, and for favor and kind of in memory of my son, if this week, as you interact with people on social media in real life, just assume that somewhere they're in pain and they may need more than an ibuprofen. Anyway, I hope this wasn't too depressing, and I hope you find a way to have a wonderful week.